All Blacks assistant Jason Ryan has spoken out against the process that will deprive the national team of one of its most physical weapons under new coach Scott Robertson next season. Flanker Shannon Frizzell cemented his place in the coveted number 6 shirt with an impressive display against South Africa during the Rugby Championship, but was not seen on the pitch last month after suffering a hamstring strain on the eve of the New Zealand match. New Zealand missed his physicality against South Africa and France in particular, and Ryan hopes to have Frizzell back in contention against Italy next week as he recovers from his injury. He is also furious that the powerful loose forward has been let slip through the All Blacks' fingers next year when Frizzell plays for the Toshiba Brave Lupus in Japan. Under NZ rugby protocols, no overseas player can be selected for the national team, which will see a number of members of the current squad accepting overseas offers after this World Cup. Frizzell's departure obviously hits a nerve for the forwards coach, who will be the only member of manager Ian Foster's squad to keep his role under Robertson. He admits he has been listening to his player about his international future after next season. "I think it could have been done better, to be honest," Ryan insists. "I think Shannon really didn't want to go, so there are some things going on behind the scenes. I think sometimes this signing can be a little better. He was at a stage, without making the All Blacks, that something was thrown in front of him without all the facts. I'm a big fan of Shannon and he's got a lot of big tests ahead of him for the All Blacks, I hope." Asked to explain further, Ryan chooses his words carefully. "It's probably a mix of everything," he said. "Whenever contracts are signed, there is a mix of coaches, players and agents. Like I said, your best rugby is ahead of you, that's probably where I'll leave it." Frizzell says he has no plans to go beyond the World Cup as he fights to get back into the starting lineup. All indications are that he, Captain Sam Cane, prop Tyrell Lomax and midfielder Jordy Barrett will be available for selection against Italy, barring further setbacks. The flanker scored a try similar to Lamu's 6 against the Springboks, running over the last defender on his way to the line, before pouncing on a loose ball to score from the opening lineout against Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Any player in good form, in that game against South Africa at Smart, he really stood out, Ryan reflects on his absence. "I believe his best rugby test is still ahead of him. He is a big 6 and also very valuable for our lineout. We missed any injured player but the form he was in was a blow for us." In short, New Zealand missed Shannon Frizzell's physical presence on the field following injury, and All Blacks assistant Jason Ryan expressed frustration at his departure to play in Japan next year. He believes he could have done better in the hiring process. We hope to see Frizzell back on the field soon. If you like this summary, don't forget to leave your like and comment.